Hey, what's up guys, it's me RadicalQuail here, and in this video I'm going to be going over 10 things that I think they need to have in COD 2020 to make it an all-time classic Call of Duty, because I think that Treyarch, they really need to release a great COD this year. So let's get into it. I'm going to be talking about BO4 a lot in this video, just because I didn't think it was a very good COD, like, at all, and I think they can do a lot better this time around. So the first thing I got is map originality. Basically what I mean by this is I don't want just completely like 3-lane maps, just basic 3-lane maps. Because in BO4 I don't think there was a map that wasn't just a basic 3-lane Treyarch map. And see, the most recent COD, like Modern Warfare, basically every map except a couple didn't have 3 lanes. I think it needs to be a split, like 50-50 thing, just so you don't get too tired of like the 3 lanes, because those are like the more arcadey fun a lot of time maps. But if all of the maps are like that, it just gets so stale so fast. So I think that's really important. I think they really need to go back to the normal time to kill. They went to 150 health compared to the normal 100 in BO4, and I didn't think it was a horrible change, but it just kind of made the game feel a little bit different than normal Call of Duties, and I just think they need to go back to it. The time to kill in Modern Warfare I think is great, and just the normal 100 I think would be just perfect. Supply drops. Supply drops were definitely a weakness of a lot of the more recent CODs. Thankfully, they're not in Modern Warfare. Even though I think Modern Warfare has a little bit of a microtransaction problem, at least they're not supply drops. That's definitely a huge improvement. Supply drops are just known for being absolutely horrible, a huge waste of money. You know, like in Modern Warfare, you know what cosmetics you're gonna get when you want to get a cosmetic, if you want to spend money on the game. But with supply drops, you don't know what you're gonna get, and the vast majority of the time, you end up wasting a lot of money. So yeah, I think no supply drops, which I don't think they're gonna have supply drops just because of Modern Warfare's success without them. So thankfully I think they're not going to go in that direction, but they really need to stay away from that. I think this next one might be a little bit overlooked, but I think they need to have more recoil. I haven't really played BO4 recently, to be honest, just because it's one of my least favorite Call of Duties. The last time I played it was probably like a month and a half ago, and compared to Modern Warfare really doesn't have that much recoil compared to other first-person shooters, but compared to other Call of Duties, it has quite a bit, and I think it has honestly a perfect amount of recoil. Enough where it's like you have to be actually good at the game, but not too much where it's just kind of like either luck or it takes like an insane amount of skill to kill someone. So I think that they just need to increase the recoil, because in BO4 and BO3 a little bit, there is virtually no recoil. So they really need to fix that. I think that'd be a great fix to make the next Call of Duty good, and I think they will, just because they're going back to the Cold War days, and I think adding guns with more recoil would make more sense. So yeah, moving on. To me, maps are one of the most, if not the most important part of a Call of Duty multiplayer, and I think that was a huge problem with BO4 along with its many other problems. I think that they need way less remasters, and I think remasters, to an extent can be a good thing, like maybe max like 3 in a game, like 3 multiplayer maps. But BO4, half the maps in the game, including DLCs, were just remasters, and then, like I said earlier, the new ones were just basic 3-lane maps that weren't anything special, nothing really memorable. So I think they really need to stray away from that. They need less remasters, and I think that would make the game significantly better, and I really hope they go in that direction. Now this one I think they're for sure gonna do. It's creative camos, and Treyarch is known for having really good camos, and I think Modern Warfare, honestly, which isn't a Treyarch game if you didn't know, I think it has pretty nice camos compared to other Infinity Ward Call of Duty titles. But Treyarch is just known for having amazing camos, and especially like in BO3. But BO3 is a futuristic game, so the next Call of Duty, which is going to be Cold War, is not going to be futuristic, so they're going to have probably no moving camos, hopefully at least, because that would not make any sense. So yeah, they're not going to have any moving camos, so that would give them a little bit less options when it comes to making creative camos. But I still think that you know, it's Treyarch and they're great with that artsy stuff. They're great with like colors and making their games look vibrant. So yeah, I really think that they're gonna go in that direction, and I think that's a great thing. This next one I really don't have like a good idea for, but it's just I just want a great progression system. Modern Warfare, honestly, I think the Battle Pass is pretty fun, to be honest. It keeps me playing. I think it could be better. I really don't know how, but I think they just need to add incentives to keep playing the game as it gets older. I think that's honestly the most important part of a high action multiplayer game, is just something to get you to keep playing the game. So yeah, I hope they come up with something interesting, hopefully more than just a battle pass. I'd be fine if it was a battle pass, but I think they can come up with something better, so we'll see about that. This next one might be a little bit controversial, but it's actually no more Nuketown. This goes back to less remasters, and honestly, I'm just sick of Nuketown. We've had it in BO1, BO2, BO3, and BO4. The last 4 Treyarch titles have all had this map. And overall, I really like the map. I think it's probably like a top 20 Call of Duty map. But I've played it so many times that it's just so stale. Like, it's really, really stale for me. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same exact way. So I really just hope they don't put it in the next Call of Duty. As much as I like the map, we need a game or two break from it. They can bring it back eventually, but right now we just need a break from Nuketown. This next one I also think that they'll for sure do, and this is just really fun and great snipers. Snipers in Modern Warfare, the most recent Call of Duty, are pretty decent. The HDR is amazing in Warzone, and the AX50 is amazing in multiplayer. They're both decent, flipped around, but they're great in the respective areas. But I think we need an insane quick scoping sniper, and yes, that might seem a little bit annoying, but just sniping in a game that is satisfying to get kills with is just the most fun thing in Call of Duty. So if they just nail that, I think it'll honestly make the game just a little bit better and a lot more fun. So I think that's a really like a small addition that I think would go a long way. And yeah, so just better, more fun snipers. The final one I have is lots of maps and guns. I think this is the most important part of Call of Duty multiplayer. I mean, what else would it be? The maps and guns are just extremely important, and they really just need to nail them. I think, like Modern Warfare at launch, the maps, we're not going to talk about the Modern Warfare maps at launch, but guns, at least they had a lot of them. It was like 35 guns, and they all feel different. Modern Warfare just completely nailed the guns. And I think if the next Call of Duty does that, and they do a lot better job, hopefully, than Modern Warfare did with the maps at launch, I think it'll be an all-time Call of Duty. So I think that's just really important. If they release like 12 to 15 maps at launch with like, I don't know, 35 to 45 guns, I think that would be absolutely insane. And the quality is the most important part of the maps and the guns, but quantity definitely helps as well. That's about all I have to say for this video, and if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I have a similar video coming out soon for the zombies portion of the game. If you're into zombies, you're gonna enjoy that video if you enjoyed this one. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't like and subscribe if you did not enjoy. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.